seen these compass that fully waterproof. Thanks to Gore-Tex on my hikes, I can look cool. I started a new band with my friend Ben. Thanks to music, my heart's full once again. Call us Sunny Bones. Call us Sunny Bones. Call us Sunny Bones. Yeah, call us Sunny Bones. Oh, yeah. 2019, yeah, I loved you, baby. Oh, yeah. 2019, yeah, I loved you, baby. Oh, yeah. 2019, yeah, I loved you, baby. Oh, yeah. 2019, and I loved you, baby. That is the 4 favourite song. Time is hossing by. It only seems like yesterday that I did the first one, but I hope you enjoyed it, because me and Ben, we bashed that out on a Saturday afternoon. Granted, there wasn't as many products in that one as there usually is. I just wanted to incorporate a bit more like lifey stuff into it. That's why I'm doing this part, to elaborate a little bit more on those things and to talk about more favourites and stuff that has gone on this year that I've particularly liked. So yes, Happy New Year. So first thing first thing to talk about is this little sausage dog. This little sausage dog in my life who has simultaneously ruined my life and made it complete. You haven't ruined my life. You're just a little bit of a handful sometimes, aren't you? This is Dee. Diana's now just over a year old, aren't you, mate? It'll be our anniversary soon. I got you on the 4th of February, day after my birthday, and you were too tiny. Still like a little baby. She's still very wriggly, still very little soft. Runs around like a maniac, always wanting to play. Still likes to shit in the house, even though we've been through this many times. We've done the training thing many times. Just doesn't seem to register. Everyone loves her. She is everyone's friend, and she's like the hostess. So when new dogs come in the house, friends' dogs come over, she's the one that plays with them, makes them feel welcome. Lola just ignore them because she's just, I'm not interested in socialising with anyone. Whereas Diane is the socialite of the bunch, aren't you? She's got the shortest legs ever. She can do a couple of tricks. She can do sit, spin, and paw. And she loves our long beach walks, don't you? Yeah, that was like the first thing of the year that was pretty significant, getting Diane. Next in the song was hiking the Norfolk coastline. So we are dorks. No, me and my friends decided that we were gonna hike the whole coastline. So start in Hunstanton and work our way around. And we've done it throughout the year. And we call ourselves the Norfolk Coast Hoppers. Nerds. And we do like 10 to 15 miles per walk. And we started off doing quite a lot at the beginning of the year. Then summer happened and everybody was busy like every weekend. So no one could, people found it really hard to arrange to do walks because of like weddings and like summer parties and holidays and stuff. So we didn't really do it much over the summer period, and then we've just picked it up like tail end of summer. I think we've got one left to do. It's really amazing to see different parts of like where you live different parts of the coastline that I never thought I would see before, because let's face it, when you go to the seaside you always go to the same kind of town, or yeah, like seaside village or town, and you don't really get to see the in-betweeny bits, and there's so much to be explored. Truly it is beautiful and incredible, and it's very rewarding, like especially if you've done like a 10 to 15 mile walk. I feel really good after it. It's really good exercise. It's really good to be like chatting with everybody and having catch-ups and taking pictures. It's just a very positive thing, and I really enjoy it. So hoping that we will do more walks in the new year. We are doing the Yorkshire Three Peaks Challenge with the boot camp lot. So that'll be fun. We're doing that in like 24 hours, the Three Peaks in 24 hours. It's not like the Three Peaks, it's the Yorkshire Three Peaks. There's a difference. This isn't as hardcore. And follow the acorn. That's because that coastal route, the coastal walk, is the acorn route, and so if you get a bit lost and you come across a sign that's got the acorn on it, that means you're on track. Then there's Alexa. Nothing, don't worry about it, mate. Got that ages ago and I love it so much. So I've got one in the kitchen, one in my bedroom, and it's great. I just chat to her all the time. I get her to play my music, I get her to tell me the time, I get her to tell me the weather, I've got a question that I need answering, I just ask her, she knows most things. But no, seriously, I really like it. I've got a few people on the old train, like they've got one as well. So yeah, she's definitely been a favourite of mine. She's a mega babe. She's a very important person in the household now. Everyone comes over and talks to her. If I'm having like a kitchen party, it'll just be her DJing all night. We'll just ask her to play us songs. I also discovered that I've got a thing for wolf t-shirts. I don't know where this fascination was born, but it came out of nowhere. And I just love t-shirts with wolves or bears or eagles on in this kind of style. So much so that my family have identified this, and I got a brand new one for Christmas. I will be making the pilgrimage to potentially Great Yarmouth to buy a wolf fleece, and I'll be complete. You know, Grace says to me that I'm gonna be one of those people that owns a Jeep when I'm older, and I have one of those, like, you know, the spare wheel that sits on the back of the car and you can get the covers for it, and they have like dogs on it. That's gonna be me. I have to agree. That does sound like the life I want to live. We have these Converse that I got actually just before I went to Canada. I just bought these because I thought they looked cool. I had no idea of their practical capabilities. I was like, oh yeah, nice leather Converse with a chunky sole. Hell yeah. Then they arrived and I realised that they were made from Gore-Tex, and it said Converse Mountain Club inside. When I got them and I wore them in Canada, I wore them every day because they were just perfect for all different weather conditions. I only did shorter hikes in these, not the mega ones, because I thought I'd better actually wear my proper hiking shoes. But these were good for short hikes and just for general walking around. They definitely have been a favourite of mine this year because A, they look cool, and B, they're just so practical, which is what I'm all about these days. And the last thing in the song was the fact that I started a new band. So me and my friend Ben, who was in my old band Box of Light, we started a band together, and we're called Sunny Bones. And in November we went and recorded a couple of tracks, and we will be releasing them this year, beginning of this year. And we'll be doing a video. We'll be forming, like, getting all the other band members together, and hopefully we'll be gigging, like getting back on it. And I'm so excited about it because I think music for me is my true passion, as it were, and it's something that I really feel like is my thing. Touring and playing festivals, I can honestly say, was like the happiest times of my life. And writing songs and being creative and being around my friends all the time. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it. If you were to ask what kind of music we were going to be doing, it's a little bit indie pop, a little dreamy, a little bit country, a little bit just nostalgic, kind of. We're kind of like a bit more grown up than like kind of what Box of Light was. Country kind of elements that I like, because I've really got into that sort of shit in the last few years. And just think kind of first aid kitty, like we're inspired by Always, a little bit of all the people that we just like to listen to, and just squished it all together. Anyway, so they were all like all the things in the song, and I'm just going to show you a few more things that I've really liked this year. This is my North Face fleece that I got in Canada. So yeah, it was later on in the year, but I've worn it non-stop. This North Face fleece, unisex, little elbow pads, nice little pouch here, It's got a zip, it's got loads of pockets in here. I love it. I wear it all the time. I wear it on my dog walks, I wear it to the gym. I take it off at the gym. I wear it when I'm doing hikes. I wear it around the house. I love it. And so many people have asked me like where I got it from every time I wear it. I don't think you can get it in the UK, this particular one. I can try and find a link to it and see if you can get it delivered. If you're in Canada or America, I guess yes, sure. Good for you. You can get this. I got a new All Saints jacket this year. This is a men's one. This is a men's one, but I think they say that they can be worn unisex anyway. And I got it in a small. It just fits, I think these just fit better than the girls' ones. They're just oversized and they just hang nicer. They just are nicer. And luckily, because I got it in Black Friday sale, I think I saved like 30% on it. So, I mean, with All Saints, that's a mega saving. Oh yeah, I love this bag this year. So this bag has got my initials on it and it's from a brand called, it doesn't have their label on it. Anyway, it's a really cute crossbody bag and it's got my initials, HA, on the front. It's got a pocket here, it's got 2 sections. I love it. I've worn it so much this year, and this is a gorgeous mustard colour, which actually, I need to wear this a lot more again because it just goes with my new hair. Another bag, which has been a favourite of mine, is my donut bag. Now I've got a couple of donut bags, but this one in particular has been my go-to adventure bag. It's just a great size. This is my collapsible pole. I'm gonna go on my walks. All these sections inside here. Got a laptop sleeve, which has got a toilet roll in it, and then all these pockets on here. I think donut bags are perfect for adventuring. I took a slightly bigger one with me to Canada, but if actually this would have been perfect. I just like how they look. They come in loads of different colours. They're really practical. They're not overly expensive, and they're just really great. There's just so many different compartments and pockets and stuff to put things in. So if you are a bit of an adventuring type and you want to take loads of shit with you, it's just really great. This belt, ow. This belt has done me well this year. This is the O-ring chain belt, which I've worn a ton of times in styling videos and different outfit looks. I think it is still available on ASOS, so I'll put the link down. This has done me well. This has done me real well this year, this belt. I've worn it a lot. Makeup. Okay, so there's nothing new here. I'm still on the Bare Minerals, so now Bare Minerals have a larger size in their most popular shade. So I got this one in fairly light, though ideally mine would be the palest one, but it still works. I think it still matches quite all right. Bare Minerals are still my go-to ride or die, whatever people say. This is my go-to foundation. It's just quick and easy, job done. You can layer it, you can wear it light, you can wear it heavy, and I don't know, I just love it. I love a powder foundation. I love a mineral powder foundation. I'm still, because I watched what I put on my favourites last year, I'm still on the Maybelline Matte Ink Superstay lip train. In fact, this is probably the only thing that I wear on my lips. I've got so many different shades of it, but the fact that it lasts all day, doesn't budge, it's kiss proof, food proof, drink proof, and it's quite hard to actually remove when you want it to. Actually no, the trick is chamomile butter or an oil to get it off with a hot flannel. And the other makeup thing that I've been loving this year is the Huda palettes like this size. These little palettes. This one in particular I loved this year. I've got about 3 or 4 of these little palettes now, and they are perfect for just, well, all the shades that you'd need for like various different makeup looks. Heavy and light ones, but also for travel. So if you commit to a palette, this is like you only need to take one with you, and it's tiny. And they're just so well pigmented. They come out really well. They're really, really easy to apply, really, really easy to blend. It's just a great, these are just great palettes. I've really enjoyed Sandra Pay Gradual Tan. I'm shit at fake tanning. This, however, has kind of saved my life a little bit. I know I'm pale AF right now, but if I want a little bit of a glow, this makes it really easy for a pale dummy like myself, inexperienced tanner like myself. Just put it on, damp skin, rub it all over, make sure you wash your hands straight after, and it does come out quite pungent. I normally have a bath and then put this on after my bath and then go to bed, and in the morning I'm like, oh hey. But yeah, that's it really. That's all I can sort of think of in terms of like favourite products. Oh, and my neon has changed my life. A little diffuser, you put essential oil in it, and it lights up. It's got a timer on it for the mister, and it mists out the essential oils, and it just fills the room with fragrance so well, and the oils are so nice to go with it. I usually put in to go to sleep one, so that one I put on every night with the little lamp, and it just sets me off a nice relaxing sleep. Other things that I've done that have been really good, so obviously I've had all my travel experiences. I travelled to Val Thorens, I've been to Brussels, I've been to Vegas, Canada, Edinburgh, the Peak District, the Lake District, loads of Oxford, loads of cool places. I've done some just really cool shit, really cool stuff. I launched my shoe range with Koi. That was pretty rad. I've had some cool brand collaborations. I did the Body Shop Dream Big campaign. Just some cool life stuff that I'm really chuffed with. Obviously, my relationship kind of broke down, and that was hard on me because it's really hard. I felt guilty. I felt a lot of guilt for the majority of the year and uncertainty, and I think that did play quite a big part on my mental health, like not really knowing if I was making the right decisions, or if I was having the correct thoughts, or if I was being too picky or too selfish or too, I don't know, because yeah, essentially I just felt like we weren't compatible people. The reason why I felt so guilty was my ex was such a lovely person and had done nothing wrong. There's been times where it's been hard, I must admit, where I've kind of falling in and out of love with what I do. It's very tough at times. But generally, I don't see it as doom and gloom anymore. Like, there were times before where I've been like, fuck this, I'm just gonna quit and I don't wanna do this anymore. I start to see more positives in how I can do things. Like, it's okay to change up things for yourself. Like, I know it's important to give the audience what they want and give the audience, like, that have followed you for a long time, what they're here for. But equally, like, I can't live my life serving other people in that respect. You've got to get the balance right in terms of like a business head and like doing stuff for yourself. But equally, like, at the end of the day, if my mental health is shit because I'm not happy doing what I'm doing, then, well, it's not good. Why would you go to work and be unhappy? If you are unhappy in your job, you'd either address it or you'd leave. I care less about what other people think about what I'm doing. And, you know, if people want to critique and rip apart and be nitpicky about the videos and how I do them now, or what direction I'm going in, then it's you know what, I don't care, because I'm doing things for me. All I ever want to do is entertain and inspire and give people an escape. And all I ever want to do is make what I make the best it can be, changing things up, trying not to fit in the mold, trying not to do things conventionally, and just be that different person. And I'm quite happy with taking risks. But you know, there have been some really great things. Like, my friends Andy and Grace moved up and we've become so close. You know, I've still got amazing friendships with like Josie. I've got my flange girls like Heidi, Sinead, Danny, Ellie, Cooper. Ellie's baby is growing up so much. My sister moved out, so it's really cool being able to go over and hang out with her and her boyfriend George. There's lots of positive things, but that's just the way life is. Like, it's just always snaking and doing things and taking different turns. And you know, there might be times where it's really, really low and like things aren't really quite right in your brain or like going right in life, but it will always meander in a good direction. I feel excited about 2020 because so many ideas that I'm having that aren't necessarily just YouTube stuff, but other things that I want to achieve. I've also got the incentive of being in the band. I've got Grace and Andy at hand to help me make better content and film cool stuff and make cool short films, or just be more creative, and just opportunities coming up that I'm just gonna take. And I'm just gonna be a little bit more selfish in the respect that I'm gonna do things, like, I'm just gonna really look out for me, but I'm also gonna be way more disciplined and more focused and do things for me in a positive light as well, like get work done, work out, eat really good, climb some mountains, just really concentrate on doing things that I really enjoy. Music-wise, my favourite album of the year has got to be Titanic Rising by Waves Blood. It's a bath album, and also just every day. Film-wise, what's one of my favourites? The Joker was great. The Joker was really good. Oh shit, what else have I seen this year? Joker. I was trying to think of a really good film. Dark Crystal. TV series, yes. That was great. Getting dark, isn't it? It's getting dark. But yeah, I'm excited for 2020. Gonna be good. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this. And yeah, you like my song. I'll see you guys soon.